Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. As summer comes to a close, it's time to get grinding on the rest of this tropical island. I have a few finished builds today to show you, and we're going to work on filling in some of the rest of the back right of the island. So to start, we have this really cute little ice cream shop here. It's very small, but it's very pink, and I love the way it pops with the rest of the sand and the light colored boardwalk. I feel like it just adds a cute little pop of pink. Next, we're going to explore the back part of the island that I've started already. So this build actually took me by surprise. I didn't expect to have elevation on both sides. That just kind of came out of nowhere, but I saw it a lot in the inspiration that I saved on Pinterest, so it wasn't entirely a surprise, just not expected right here. But I actually really love it, and I will be adding more flowers and more filler up on those cliffs later on. I have these cute little stalls here. I didn't really know what to put here, but I ended up using the tambourine and the maracas, a radio, because you'll see as we get further into the back of the island, it is a little bit more of like a resort type thing, and musical instruments are probably going to be needed to fully enjoy this part of the island. And I'm just kind of showing you here the different perspectives. Back here we have the museum, which was very difficult for me to nail down. I did not know how to incorporate this because I actually never wanted to upgrade it, but I like how it turned out. If you saw my most recent TikTok, you will see that I wasn't really sure if I should put that bench there because I found out that that fountain is a bench. Had no idea in the 5 years that I was playing this game, so I went with it anyway because I figured most other people don't know either. And here we have a little record shop. This actually took me several times of tearing it down and starting over from scratch again because it just wasn't turning out how I wanted, but I'm very happy with the final product here. I feel like it looks very retro and it still is very tropical at the same time. I just feel like the colors really work, so I hope it provides some inspiration for you as well. Over here we have the tiki bar, which I actually really love how this turned out. I didn't really know because I wanted to have the sand path, but then I just felt like it wasn't lining up very well, and I did want more green grass back here, so I just kind of put the random sand path in random spots, and I feel like it actually really worked. I just need to get a cash register and maybe plant some more flowers, but that's pretty much the final product there. Now back here is where my little water park comes to life. So there's a lot to be done back here. This is very bare bones still. But this is the lazy river, which I've seen so many awesome ideas on Pinterest and on YouTube. So many different options. So that's what I have so far. I did start to build this little secret beach back here because I want it to be really simple. I don't want it to be this complicated thing with a bunch of stuff on it. You know, there's obviously hardly any room on it anyways. So I'm just kind of taking some items, figuring out what I like. Realized I don't like that cushion there. I think it actually doesn't even need that. Maybe we just need some custom codes on the ground. So we'll display this little shadow. And then I think also the seashells. Yeah, I really like how that looks. It's very simple. I do need to stunt that tree, but I think that is a good place to stop there. Now I also am working on adding some beach chairs over here. Just need to kind of fill in this area a little bit. So we're going to add this in here. again, we're filling in all these random chairs and little spots that the builds have been started, but they need to be finished. So over here, I saw this awesome idea on Pinterest, and I just kind of made it my own here. I ran out of custom coat slots, so I could have made those slides look like they were like really tall with some panels, but I didn't have the room. We have so many coats on this island, so I do think it looks kind of cool, though. It looks like there's like a big wave pool and like the slides, and I don't know. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I think you kind of get the general concept, especially since it's next to the lazy river. So I do think it's missing some little custom coats here, so let's lay down some of those. And I think that's a good spot to leave that area. Now, over here, I have had a heck of a time with this little spot right here. I wanted it to be like a cute little transition area where you could like, get your drink, get a snack, either go to the lazy river or go to the wave pool and the slides. But I don't know. If you have any ideas or suggestions, please let me know, because I need all the help I can get with this section. So let's do a quick walk around this area. Like I said, we do need to put some filler in on that little cliff and the little grass area, probably like flowers or other beachy items, but I like how open this is. I feel like if there was like a ton of stuff on the boardwalk, it just might kind of lose some of the effect, but I hope you enjoyed this video, kind of going through what we have and updating and adding some new stuff in. If you have any suggestions or ideas for me, I would greatly appreciate it. I had so much fun with you guys today, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!